It's 1955. America is booming, confident, colorful, and cruising into the modern age. The war is behind us. The economy is thriving. Elvis is on the radio. And the future feels wide open. Families are buying their first homes, chrome cars gleam on driveways, and a black and white television flickers in every living room. Gas is cheap, the diner's always open, and the American dream seems just one paycheck away. But here's the question. What could a single dollar, one simple greenback, really buy in 1955? Let's step back 70 years into a land of jukeboxes, soda fountains, and drive-in theaters, and rediscover what everyday life truly cost. Number 1, the weekly paycheck. For most Americans, Friday was more than payday. It was Pride Day. You didn't check your balance online. You got a small paper envelope, crisp bills folded inside, and a sense that you'd earned every cent. The average worker brought home around $80 a week, about $900 today. It might not sound like much, but it paid the rent, filled the fridge, and left a few dollars for the movies or the malt shop. A skilled machinist might earn $100 a week, while a store clerk earned around $55. Every dollar had weight. You'd count it out on the kitchen table, slide some into a savings jar, and tuck a single bill aside for fun. Today, $80 barely covers dinner for two. But in 1955, it was the rhythm of American life. Number 2, a hamburger and a Coke. Nothing said 1950s. America like the diner. A steaming burger on a toasted bun cost 15 cents, fries were a dime, and a bottle of Coca-Cola was 5 cents. For a single dollar, you could treat your whole family and still have change jingling in your pocket. Neon lights glowed, jukeboxes hummed, and the smell of grilled onions filled the air. Waitresses in pastel uniforms poured coffee refills without asking. It wasn't just food. It was freedom served on a paper napkin. Today, a burger combo costs $12, and you eat it in your car. Back then, a burger meant belonging. Number 3, a night at the movies. In 1955, the cinema wasn't just entertainment. It was an event. A ticket cost 50 cents, popcorn another dime, and for $1, you could sit in the front row with your sweetheart and a soda. That year, theaters played Rebel Without a Cause, Lady and the Tramp, and Mr. Roberts. Drive-ins were packed, engines idling, radios crackling, and fireflies dancing across the screen. You didn't scroll through your phone. You held someone's hand and lived inside the story. Today, a ticket costs $15 and popcorn $10. But in 1955, $1 bought you magic, and maybe even your first kiss. Number 4, a full tank of gas. Gasoline cost 29 cents a gallon, about $3.20 today. That meant $1 filled your tank halfway, enough to drive 50 or 60 miles in your shiny new Chevy Bel Air or Ford Fairlane. You didn't pump it yourself. A smiling attendant did, wiping your windshield, checking your oil, and calling you sir. Sundays meant scenic drives, picnics, and freedom on 4 wheels. Today, $1 buys barely a third of a liter. But back then, every drop of gas carried a promise of highways, horizons, and hope. Number 5, groceries for the week. In 1955, the average American family spent about $12 a week on groceries, around $140 today. You shopped at the corner market, where the butcher knew your name and the milk came in glass bottles. A loaf of bread was 18 cents. A dozen eggs cost 60 cents, and a pound of coffee was 85 cents. Every purchase was personal, no barcodes, no plastic bags. The grocer wrapped your meat in brown paper, the cashier smiled, and kids got a stick of gum on the house. Today, a family grocery bill can top $200, and nobody knows your name. In 1955, shopping wasn't a chore. It was connection. Number 6, a new car. A brand new Chevrolet Bel Air rolled off the lot for $2,200, about $25,000 today. That was one of the most desired cars in America, all chrome, fins, and promise. Families took pride in their cars, washed them every Sunday, waxed them by hand, and showed them off at drive-ins. You didn't need a computer to fix them, just a wrench and a bit of know-how. When a neighbor bought one, the whole street came to see. Now the average new car costs over $40,000, and everything's sealed under plastic. In 1955, the car wasn't just transportation. It was the American dream on wheels. Number 7, the family home. In 1955, the average new home cost around $10,950, roughly $130,000 today. For a young couple, that meant a small mortgage and a front yard big enough for barbecues and tricycles. Suburbs were spreading fast. Levittowns and cul-de-sacs filled with hope and hedge fences. Neighbors waved. Kids played in the street until the porch lights came on. Now, the average home costs over $400,000. And most people don't even know their neighbor's name. In 1955, a home wasn't an investment. It was a foundation. Number 8, a new television. A black and white RCA or Zenith television set cost around $150, about $1,800 today. It was a luxury, a family event. When you bought one, the neighbors came over, chairs were pulled close, and everyone watched I Love Lucy or The Ed Sullivan Show together. That flickering screen brought laughter, wonder, and the world into your home. Today, a flat screen costs less, but we all watch alone. In 1955, television didn't divide people, it united them. Number 9, a cup of coffee. A cup of hot diner coffee cost 5 cents. Refills were free, and it was poured with a smile. You'd sit at the counter, chat with the waitress, and read the morning paper. For a quarter, you could buy breakfast, eggs, toast, and coffee, and still leave a tip. Today, that same cup costs $4.50 in a paper cup with your name spelled wrong. Back then, coffee wasn't convenience, it was community. Number 10, a dollar itself. The 1955 US dollar was strong, simple, and sacred. It was printed with pride, carried in wallets, and treated with respect. You could buy a hearty meal, a ticket to the movies, or half a tank of gas, all with a single bill. People didn't swipe, tap, or click. They handed it over, eye to eye, and felt the exchange. Today, a dollar barely buys a candy bar, but once it carried the power of effort, honesty, and hope. So what did $1 really buy in 1955 America?
Here you are, young lady.
It bought more than things. It bought time, trust, and togetherness. Every purchase had purpose. Every coin had meaning. Maybe that's why those days still glow in memory. Not because life was cheaper, but because people cherished what they had. Life cost less, but it meant more.